Alright, so let's get this rehab done properly, or at least the only way that I know it works. And in the meantime, try and document it so that I can finally make space on my phone, which is a bit crammed in terms of available space, available storage, and maybe it helps somebody who stumbles upon this. It's an injury that I haven't really seen anybody on YouTube talk about it, even research. It's a glute strain of some degree, of some severity, I guess, and it did not allow me for a long time to bend at the hip without feeling discomfort, and basically place any sort of stretch on most exercises. So I ended up having to quit squatting, hip hinging, and most explosive stuff that I like to do, sprinting, sports, jumping, plyometrics, all that sort of stuff. Even in here, I was doing these floor thrusts, and I was feeling discomfort in not really the initial part where I am bending my hip, but the explosive release part. So what I will try and do is approach this rehab in a way that has been successful in the past with different injuries that I've had, different parts of the body, but the approach is the same. It is to find a movement, use a movement that replicates the pain in its most simple way, and just spend some time in there, get the blood pumping in that area. I was trying in the beginning to have an approach that was not targeting pain and was working pain-free, but that hasn't really worked. And I've seen around that the research that's being pumped out in the recent years seems to favor an approach that uses pain, a low threshold of pain as guidance throughout the entire process, and it seems to be more effective. Now, I am about a month into this. I haven't been posting for a while. I have taken a little time off here and there, a few days off here and there, but mainly the approach was the one of training daily if possible, or at least as consistently as possible. And I have seen some results. I will try and document them somewhat organically over the next weeks or so. I have a huge backlog of work, and it's all pretty consistent with what I was doing. This was the first session where I really tried to get the exercise that I wanted to use for the initial part of the rehab. So that's basically a single leg bridge with some variations over in the future, in the sessions that are coming up, because I was slowly tweaking the movement itself to kind of suit the demand of my personal rehab, which is what I explained in very general terms at the beginning of this video here. And what I was trying to get in these sessions was a somewhat complete workout on most days, where I was doing maybe more upper body stuff. The lower body was very limited to those exercises that I was doing, and I was also supplementing the lower body part with some isolations, which were the safest option and path to take. So it was mainly focused on that. The main dish, the main course is the rehab, and it's going to be the first one every time. So let's get it done. Ciao.